Prayer means purification of one's soul and it takes away negative thoughts from us. To invoke the blessings of God Almighty, I invite the dancers of our class for the prayer dance.
Thank you, dancers. It truly was a graceful performance. Now I invite Sarah for the theme speech.
Good morning, everyone. The theme of our assembly is Seek and you shall find. This is a direct quote taken from the Bible, Matthew 7:7. Though the original quote has a spiritual meaning to it, we have taken it in a different sense. We have all had certain moments in our lives where we felt unable to find anything unique within ourselves, or felt like we could never stand out from the crowd. As Brenda Euland once said, everybody is talented because everybody who is human has something to express. So you're talented, each one of you are. You just have to look for it, which is where our theme comes in. Seek and you shall find. Some of us find our talents earlier than others, and it's nothing to boast about, while some find it later, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. But every time you feel talentless, just remember that everyone is gifted, but some people just don't open their packages. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah. There are many people around us who struggle to get through their daily lives. We present 5 such inspiring personalities who overcame many obstacles to reach where they are today.
I am Kocheril Raman Narayan, more popularly known as K.R. Narayanan, who was born at Perumthanam Ulavur village, which is in present-day Kottayam district, Kerala. I was the 4th of the 7 children of Kocheril Raman Vaidyar and Punnathura Veetil Papiyamma. My family belonged to a poor and backward class. I had to walk to school for about 15 kilometers daily and was often unable to pay the fees. I often listened to school lessons standing outside the classroom due to my feet depth. But this did not deter me from my studies. I got my BA and MA in English Literature from the University of Travancore, standing first in the university. Then, I had to leave for Delhi as my family was in a deep crisis. I worked as a journalist in the Hindu and the Times of India. During that time, I got a golden opportunity to interview our father of our nation, Mahatma Gandhi, in 1945. I got my Bachelor of Science Honours in Economics from the University of London. Then I returned to India in 1948. During that time, I got an opportunity to meet our first Prime Minister, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, who requested me to join the Indian Foreign Service. I worked as a diplomat in various embassies and retired from the IFS in 1978. I was elected as the Vice President of India under the presidency of Shankar Dayal Sharma in 1992. I was elected as the President of India by winning 95% of the votes in the Electoral College in 1997. I consistently sought to remind the nation of its duties and obligations to the minorities, the poor and the downtrodden. For me, education was the root of human and economic development. I emphasized on the necessity of the private sector on adopting adequate policies to provide equitable representations of the backward section in their enterprises. I both see and understand both the symbolic as well as the substantive elements of my life. I visualize it as a journey of an individual from the sidelines of society to the hub of social standing. I realize that my life encapsulates the ability of our democratic system to accommodate and empower marginalized sections of the society. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mary Kom. I have been the world champion 6 times and I also have an Olympic medal. But I haven't yet won an Olympic gold, and that keeps me going. I'm still hungry to win more titles and I wish to qualify for the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. That's a challenge I've taken up now. There are so many obstacles in life, but I never give up. Who can stop me? If I can, why can't the others? Take me as an example and keep fighting. Also, from what I see, the facilities, support, and infrastructure in sports have developed a lot in the last 6-7 years. Still, we are not seeing new champions. Why? Because many in the current lack the required focus. Also, today we are seeing that winning an international medal, whatever may be the level, attracts large amounts of cash rewards. Not just the central government, even the states are offering monetary rewards. If an athlete gets so much money after winning one medal, how will that person be hungry to work harder? I still make it a point to train daily, and that's why I am still winning medals. Thank you.
सोनिया डॉन को पकड़ना मुश्किल ही नहीं नामुमकिन है I'm called as Amitabh Bachchan or also known as the Big B. In my film career, spanning over 5 decades, I have starred in more than 200 films. In my early stages of my film career, I was called as the failed newcomer because of my low expectations. In one of my films where I acted as a coolie, I had encountered a fatal injury. Many had thought it was over for my film career, but I did not give up and I strived on to reach where I am now. I have once mentioned, bad luck either destroys you or makes you the person who you really are.
I am Biju SR, the Mission and Project Director for the Aditya L1 mission. My big salute to all of you for achieving this wonderful mission of Aditya. We have injected Aditya L1 in its intermediate orbit, and it's all because of the dedicated effort of all of you. The requirements given by the satellite team was indeed very challenging. I take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for your dedicated effort into this project. I would also like to thank all my review forums chairmen and members of all review forums and industry partners for providing highly reliable systems for PSLV and our family members. With this, the capability of PSLV has increased manifold to venture into new and challenging missions. I would also like to thank my project team led by Sri M.J. Lal as well as Damodaran Vehicle Director and Associate Vehicle Director, who led the entire campaign. I wish my satellite team an excellent time in completing all scientific operations and all scientific projects which they have envisaged. Thank you.
Words can make you, break you, they can heal your soul, they can damage you forever. So I always try to use positive words in my life wherever I go. They call it adversity, I call it opportunity. They call it weakness, I call it strength. They call me disabled, I call myself differently abled. They see my disability, I see my ability. I am Muniba Mansari and I am a motivational speaker, artist, activist and a singer. I feel more like a storyteller because wherever I go, I share a story with everyone. It's a story of a woman whose perfectly imperfect life made her who and what she is today. It's a story of a woman who, in pursuit of her dreams and aspirations, made other people realize that if you think your life is hard and you are living upon because your life is unfair, do not think your problems are big because you are too small to handle them. So today, I am going to share the story of that woman. That is my story, the story of gratitude. I got married at the age of 18. I belong to a conservative family where good daughters never say no to their parents. Just after 2 years of getting married, I met a car accident. Somehow, my husband fell asleep and the car fell into a ditch. He managed to jump out and save himself, but I stayed inside the car and sustained a lot of injuries. I couldn't breathe, and that injury changed me and my life forever. I got paralyzed for the rest of my life. I underwent multiple surgeries. I still remember when I asked my mother, why me? And that is when I started to question my existence, that why am I even alive? We always have this amazing fantasy about life. This is how things should work. This is my plan. It should go. Ask for a plan. If that doesn't happen, we give up. So my dear friends, I never wanted to be on the wheelchair. I never thought of being on the wheelchair. I was always aspiring to do bigger things, but had no idea. For that, I have to pay the price to be where I am here today. It's a very heavy price. Life is a test and trial, and tests are trials that are never supposed to be easy. So, when I'm expecting ease from life, and when life gives you lemons, then you make the lemonade. Then do not blame life for that because you were expecting ease from a trial. Trials make you stronger, a better person. Life is a trial every time you realize that. Thank you.
Music gives soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything. Now, I kindly welcome the talented singers of our class to mesmerize us with their vocals.
ചിറകുള്ള മാർക്ക് കുളിരുള്ള വായാടി പക്ഷിക്കൂട്ടം വന്നു പോയി കാണുന്നു കാണാനായി കൂടുന്നു കൂട്ടാനായി ആകാശപ്പുഴ നീന്തി കുതിച്ചു പോയി കണ്ടു മലനിര ഓഹോ കണ്ടു താഴ്വര മാമരം കണ്ടേ ചോല കണ്ടേ ഇലക കണ്ടേ കായ്കളും തന്തിരത്താനെ താനാനെ തന്തിരത്താനെന്നാനെ താനാനെ വണ്ടേ വാർമുകിൽ വണ്ടേ പലവട്ടം പാടിയതല്ലേ മണമെല്ലാം മധുരക്കരവായി മാറിപ്പോയി മണിവില്ലിൻ നിറമുണ്ടോ മഞ്ഞോളം കുളിരുണ്ടോ ഒരു വട്ടം കൂടി ചൊല്ലാമോ മണിവിൽ കുടി മഞ്ഞായി മഞ്ഞിലകൾ മഞ്ഞിൽ പോയി മൺവാസന ഇന്നെൻ നെഞ്ചിൽ പോയി चिपक चिपक के चलती है कभी कभी दो राहें जुड़े जुड़े कुछ ऐसे के लगा मुझे से गम डबल डबल होती थी जो कभी कभी तकलीफें किसी के संग में चलने से हुई हाफ से गम ओ तेरा मेरा मेरा तेरा तेरा मेरा मेरा तेरा किस्सा तिरंगी कभी कभी चलती है कभी कभी रुकती कहानी बेरंगी कश्मीर में तू कन्याकुमारी नॉर्थ साउथ की कट गई देखो दूरी है सारी कश्मीर तू मैं कन्याकुमारी 50-50 हर सिचुएशन में हिस्सेदारी है
Thank you, singers. It was really a soothing performance.
So, today is a very special day for us because it's our class assembly. But today is also special for yet another reason. And that is, ഇന്ന് മമ്മൂക്കയുടെ ജന്മദിനമാണ്. നമ്മളുടെ എല്ലാം മനസ്സിൽ കയറിപ്പറ്റിയ മലയാള സിനിമയെ കീഴടക്കിയ ഞങ്ങളുടെ പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട മമ്മൂക്കയ്ക്ക് വേണ്ടി ഈ അസംബ്ലിയിൽ ഒരു 5 മിനിറ്റെങ്കിലും കൊടുക്കണ്ടേ? I invite Lakshmi to take over the stage.
1951 സെപ്റ്റംബർ 7 കോട്ടയത്തെ വൈക്കത്തിനടുത്തുള്ള ചെമ്പിലാണ് മുഹമ്മദ് കുട്ടി എന്ന മമ്മൂട്ടി ജനിച്ചത്. 3 പതിറ്റാണ്ടുകളിലേറെയായി അഭിനയ രംഗത്ത് സജീവമായി വേരുറപ്പിച്ചിരിക്കുന്ന അദ്ദേഹം മികച്ച നടനുള്ള ദേശീയ പുരസ്കാരം 3 തവണയും മികച്ച നടനുള്ള കേരള സംസ്ഥാന പുരസ്കാരം 7 തവണയും ഫിലിം ഫെയർ പുരസ്കാരം 13 തവണയുമായി നേടിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഭാരത സർക്കാർ 1998 കലാരംഗത്തെ മികച്ച സംഭാവനകൾക്ക് പത്മശ്രീ നൽകി ആദരിച്ചു. മമ്മൂട്ടിയുടെ ഏറ്റവും നല്ല കഥാപാത്രങ്ങൾ തിരഞ്ഞെടുക്കുക എന്നത് ഏറെ ശ്രമകരമാണ്. അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ ചില മികച്ച കഥാപാത്രങ്ങളിലേക്ക് ഒരു എത്തിനോട്ടം.
അറിയാലോ, മമ്മൂട്ടിയാണ്.
ആയിരത്തി 1994 TV ചന്ദ്രൻ സംവിധാനം ചെയ്ത പൊന്തൻ മാട എന്ന ചലച്ചിത്രം താഴ്ന്ന ജാതിക്കാരനായ മാടയും കൊളോണിയൽ ഭൂവുടമ ശീമത്തമ്പുരാനുമായുള്ള സ്നേഹബന്ധത്തിൻ്റെ കഥ പറയുന്നു. മമ്മൂട്ടിക്ക് മികച്ച നടനുള്ള ദേശീയ പുരസ്കാരവും സംസ്ഥാന പുരസ്കാരവും പൊന്തൻ മാട എന്ന ഈ കഥാപാത്രം നേടിക്കൊടുത്തു.
ഓർമ്മ വെച്ചപ്പോ തൊട്ട് എല്ലാരും എന്നെ മാടേന്നാ വിളിക്കണേ. മാടേ 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 പൂ.
1991 ഭരതൻ സംവിധാനം ചെയ്ത അമരം എന്ന ചലച്ചിത്രം കടലിനെയും മകളെയും ഹൃദയത്തോട് ചേർത്ത് വെച്ച ഒരു അച്ഛൻ്റെയും അമ്മ നഷ്ടപ്പെട്ട മകളുടെയും കടൽ തീരത്തെ ഒരു പിടി സ്നേഹബന്ധങ്ങളുടെ കഥ പറയുന്നു. തിരയിളക്ക പോലെ എന്നും എപ്പോഴും മനസ്സിലേക്ക് ഓടിയെത്തുന്ന മമ്മൂട്ടിയുടെ ഈ കഥാപാത്രത്തിന് മികച്ച നടനുള്ള ഫിലിം ഫെയർ പുരസ്കാരവും ലഭിച്ചു.
പുലരേ പൂങ്കോടി
ജബ്ബാർ പട്ടേൽ സംവിധാനം ചെയ്ത് 2000-ൽ പുറത്തിറങ്ങിയ ഡോക്ടർ ബാബാ സാഹേബ് അംബേദ്കർ എന്ന ചലച്ചിത്രം അധസ്ഥിതരുടെയും അടിച്ചമർത്തപ്പെട്ടവരുടെയും വിമോചനത്തിൻ്റെ കഥ പറയുന്നു. ആധുനിക ഇന്ത്യയുടെ ശില്പിയുടെയും ദർശകന്റെയും ജീവിത ചരിത്രത്തിൽ ഡോക്ടർ BR അംബേദ്കറായി മമ്മൂട്ടിയുടെ പരിവർത്തനം മികച്ച നടനുള്ള ദേശീയ പുരസ്കാരം നേടുവാൻ അദ്ദേഹത്തെ സഹായിച്ചു.
My power to prevent that. But it is within my power to refuse to live under these humiliating conditions. Though I was born a Hindu, I solemnly assure you that I will not die as a Hindu.
18-ാം നൂറ്റാണ്ടിൽ ഈസ്റ്റ് ഇന്ത്യ കമ്പനിക്കെതിരെ പോരാടിയ വീരകേരള സിംഹം എന്ന് അടയാളപ്പെടുത്തിയ യോദ്ധാവായ കേരളവർമ്മ പഴശ്ശിരാജയുടെ ജീവിതത്തെ ആസ്പദമാക്കി 2009-ൽ പുറത്തിറങ്ങിയ ഇന്ത്യൻ മലയാള ഇതിഹാസ കാലഘട്ടത്തിലെ നാടക ചലച്ചിത്രമാണ് കേരളവർമ്മ പഴശ്ശിരാജ. മലയാള സിനിമയുടെ നെറുകയിൽ പൊൻകിരീടം ചൂടി പഴശ്ശിരാജ എന്ന ചലച്ചിത്രം സിനിമയുള്ള കാലത്തോളം തലയുയർത്തി നിൽക്കും. തന്നെ തേടിയെത്തുന്ന കഥാപാത്രങ്ങളുടെ ജീവിത പരിസരവും ഭൂമിശാസ്ത്രവും മനഃശാസ്ത്രവും ഭാഷയുമെല്ലാം തേടി നിരന്തരം അന്വേഷണങ്ങളിൽ മുഴുകുന്ന, പൂർണ്ണതയ്ക്കായി എത്ര കഠിനാധ്വാനം ചെയ്യുവാനും മടിയില്ലാത്ത ഈ നടന് മുന്നിൽ ഭാഷയുടെയോ ദേശത്തിൻ്റെയോ അതിർവരമ്പുകളില്ല. പ്രായത്തിൻ്റെ പാടുകൾ മനസ്സിലും ശരീരത്തിലും വീഴ്ത്താതെ എല്ലാ വർഷവും കൂടുന്ന അക്കങ്ങളെപ്പോലും അമ്പരിപ്പിക്കുന്ന പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട മെഗാസ്റ്റാർ മമ്മൂട്ടിക്ക് ജന്മദിനാശംസകൾ.
നമ്മൾ ഒരു വരവൂടെ വരേണ്ടി വരും.
Dance has no barriers. It is something that everyone can feel, everyone can understand, and definitely something everyone can enjoy. I now invite the beautiful and talented dancers of 90 onto the stage. Now sit back and enjoy.
You know கடந்து சாலையில் நடக்கின்ற நிலவு நீ. Desperado, desperado, in this together we live or we die.
फसाना है मेरे दिल को जाएगा आए आओ है मेरे दिल को जाएगा आए आओ
Thank you, dancers, for the energetic and dazzling performance. You already know today is our class assembly. Do you remember the first two class assemblies of this year? Yes, it was of class 12P and 12Q. And as they said in their assembly, even though it was the first assembly of this year, it was the last assembly of their school life. I don't think you realize how lucky we are to have seniors like you. You know how Father has already mentioned the 12th batch on stage 3 or 4 times about how they were helping the kids down from the buses and how they're always running around the campus doing some kind of work whenever there's a function going on. And see, I have a brother in 12th, so I know most of them personally. I'm not lying when I say they're amazing. Don't even get me started on the bond they have with each other. I mean, at this point, it's hard to believe that they're two different classes. But we're kind of sad because they're already in 12th, which means that they're gonna graduate this year. We're gonna miss you, and I don't think we'll ever have seniors as caring, friendly, and respectful as you are. And since we have such great seniors, isn't it obvious that we're gonna have to do something for them in our assembly? We present to you a song dedicated to our seniors. Sit back and enjoy.
Kindly invite Father Principal onto the stage to release our class magazine.